Hello, it's Hero from Leathercraft School. Welcome to Day 6 of our beginner's course. On Day 5, we practice how to hold a Japanese-style leather knife. And today we will focus on corner cutting. When cutting curves, most beginners can manage about the size of penny. By practicing enough, anyone can cut neatly about this size. But it does require precision, so I recommend using a press and slice cutting for smaller curves. Let me explain how this works with this diagram. The colored lines represent the path where you will make your cuts using the leather knife. By pressing the blade down and slicing in a small, about 5 to 8 times, you can create clean and stable cuts. Now that you understand the concept, let's try it out. First, trace a curve on your leather using a penny and a scratch awl. It might hurt to see the straight line on video. I will highlight it with a pen, but for your work, make sure to use a scratch awl. Next, position your knife like this. Use this corner of the blade as a pivot, and move the blade along the traced line of placing and slicing motion. Move the leather rather than the blade as you cut for better control. Like this, press and slice along the curve. Once you've mastered this technique with one piece of leather, you can increase the challenge by doubling the thickness. Using 2 pieces of leather glued together. Let's see what happens when we do this. Here is the front side. And here is the back side. You might notice the curve on the back is a bit smaller compared to the front. This is because the blade's angle has a greater impact when cutting through thicker leather. Pay attention to the blade's angle to ensure the curves on both sides match. In the example I just showed, the blade was tilted slightly inward, which made the curve on the back smaller. If this happens, you can simply adjust the angle and recut it to fix the corner. However, if the blade is tilted outward, the curve on the back will be larger than the one on the front. You can fix this, but you will have to adjust the entire curve to match the back side, which is the size that you don't want. This is why it's better to have the blade tilt inward if you make a mistake. Here's another tip for those who prefer using a utility knife instead of leather knife. This diagram shows you how to apply the technique. Divide the corner into multiple straight cuts. The corner was clean cutted using multiple straight cuts. I hope you found the press and slice cutting useful. It's a fundamental skill for cutting a tight curves and corner section. Practicing just 5 minutes a day with scrap leather. Thank you for watching today's video. See you in the next video. Bye.